Hey guys, I'm Victoria and welcome back to FemHead. Today I want to talk about how to spread the fam magic and knowledge with those around you. I've gotten countless comments and emails from people saying okay, I've learned about fam, I've learned about my menstrual cycle, I've learned all these amazing things and I don't know what to do with it. I want to share it with people, but I don't know how. And I'm going to let you in on a little secret. The more you push, the more people pull away. My biggest piece of advice when it comes to this is don't be like, you should be doing this. Just do it yourself, let people know that you're doing it, share a fun little tidbit here and there, and then just wait for them to come to you because they will come to you. We are curious creatures as humans. I really try to present myself as inviting and welcoming as possible when it comes to the topics I'm really interested in or passionate about. Whether it's not being on hormonal birth control, whether it's using a menstrual cup, whether it's being vegan, trying to live a more minimalistic lifestyle, or trying to create less waste. These are all things that are a little odd to some people, but they're things that I'm interested in, passionate about, and if people want to talk to me about it, I'm more than happy to talk about it. For example, being vegan. You know those memes that say something like, you know how you'll know when someone's a vegan? Don't worry, they'll tell you. That's complete BS. Yes, I'm sure there are people that say oh, I'm vegan, I can't do that, but the vast majority of us, you wouldn't know. Because we simply say no thank you when someone offers us something we can't eat, or we order things without certain items because we don't want them. But then it's someone else in the group that really is curious and wants to ask you questions. And so I don't know where the disconnect is coming from. A perfect example of this is last night was Taco Tuesday, which means $1 tacos, and they're actual vegetable tacos with actual vegetables in them. But of course on the menu they have shredded cheese and feta cheese in them. And I've gone there so many times. I simply just say I want the grilled veggie tacos, 11 of them please, but can I get them without the shredded cheese and feta? And that's all I say. And usually people are you sure you want 11 tacos? I'm I'm sure I want 11 tacos. But then last night the girl was oh, so are you guys vegan? And I was oh yeah, didn't make a big deal about it. And then she continued to tell us a story about how she had gone vegan for 4 days last summer and it didn't work out and blah, 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 and asked us all these other questions. And that's fine. I'm good and happy to talk about it, but it's not me saying oh, I'm vegan, so I can't have the cheese. People don't do that. We just say no cheese, please. By now, with the whole not being on hormonal birth control, charting my cycle, most people know that, or they figure it out pretty quickly when they ask what I do for a living. And then people always have questions, and they're always such good questions, and I absolutely love talking about it. If you're like me, when you first learned about all this stuff, all you wanted to do was word vomit on people and let them know how amazing it was and that it's changed your life and you want to change their life by sharing this knowledge with you. But people I don't know what, for whatever reason, they're no, I can't, don't want to hear it. I would just say to my friends or my family, oh my God, you'll never, this amazing fact that I just learned, or this negative side effect that is related to this thing we were on, or if there's a really good book I read, I'd be you should totally read this book, only if you want to, I really enjoyed it. And my friends over here are always yeah, I'll take the book, I might read it, I might not read it, and that's fine with me. I just want to offer the information, but not shove it down their throats. And I've had some of the most epic conversations with my friends since all of this has happened. It doesn't always happen, but every now and then we'll get into a rhythm of talking about it, and we just have such good discussions. But you cannot force this, is the biggest thing. It just has to happen. But I think the biggest thing, and the thing I keep repeating, is just carry on doing your thing, carry on learning about it. If there is interesting things, be oh my God, I just learned this. But don't just be you should do this because of this, because people don't like to be told that what they're doing is wrong or not good enough. And even if it is a good thing that you're trying to help them with, they don't want to hear about it, especially if it goes against something they've grown up thinking. So the biggest thing is doing it, showing that it's effective, that it works, and not only that, but you are thriving. And with that, that is what I have to say about sharing it. Don't shove it down people's throats, lead by example, and you will be amazed with the results. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!